And welcome back to the Daily Wrap, everybody. Well, Newsmax wants to send you, well, actually a couple, one lucky couple, on a 7-day Silver Sea cruise to the Caribbean this winter. Luxury cruise on a Silver Wind. That's obviously the trip of a lifetime. It really is. I've taken 2 cruises and they were tremendous. To win, you need to enter our sweepstakes. Visit newsmax.com/sweepstakes to enter. That's newsmax.com/sweepstakes. All right, it's potluck time. Part of the show, we go around the table, share our favorite stories of the day. Hirschfield, you're up first.
Okay, well, it's not so much what I'm serving up tonight as what the president was serving up at the White House yesterday at an LGBT culture celebration event. So why don't we go to the White House and then talk about it?
Let's see it.
Hey. Yeah, listen, you're in my house. And you don't start, no, come on. It's not, you know what? It's not respectful when you get invited to somebody. You're not gonna get a good response from me by interrupting me like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. No. Shame on you. You shouldn't be doing this. Come on. Can we escort this person out? Come on. You can either stay and be quiet, or we'll have to take you out.
So the heckler who was complaining about deportations in the middle of that cultural event, eventually silenced by the president, or he tried, but not before this continued.
Where was I? So, as a general rule, I am just fine with a few hecklers, but not when I'm up in the House. You know what I mean? Because, you know, my attitude is if you're eating the hors d'oeuvres, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And drinking the booze. I know that's right.
Okay, so he was clearly very charming, and I appreciate that. But let's be clear, in my house, the last time I checked, it's not the president's house, it's America's house. Now, in principle, it doesn't bother me because he has a residence there and you don't want to overparse anyone's words, and he was trying to handle someone. But here's what is a little bit disturbing. The up in my house part and getting all ghetto on the country, that's not helpful. That would have been if Joe Lieberman had become vice president and started talking in a Yiddish accent. Right? It's just not appropriate. You eat my food and drink my booze and you should behave. Why couldn't he simply say, look, I'm the president of the United States, this is the White House, and that's not how anyone behaves here. It's not about a personal favor to me because you eat from my table. It's because civil discourse is actually something that matters in this country. We often forget that, from the left and the right, to be sure, but it would have been really nice if the president, rather than being all folksy, had actually made a claim for what appropriate respect between people when they disagree was actually like. That would have helped a lot. Not to mention that there was a long pause when he asked the security people to get that heckler out, and I really don't understand why it took that long. I've been in that room a number of times. It shouldn't take that long when the president says get him out to get him out.
We're just going to leave it right there.
No, we're not. We're having a tough night tonight. I swear to you, you're not going to believe this, but I didn't know that was your potluck. I really didn't. But earlier today, it occurred to me, I'm going to hear this somewhere today, whether it be TV or radio, I'm going to hear it. So I started thinking about it. And here's what I came up with. Do you rent or own your home?
I own my home.
You rent or own your home?
I rent it. Well, no, I mean, I own it, but I'm still paying off a mortgage.
But do you rent or own your home? You own. Well, I rent. Have you all rented in the past?
Long time ago.
When you've rented, you know the house belongs to somebody else. But if somebody said, "Whose house is this?" while you're renting it, what would you say?
You know, the President of the United
Hang
States.
on, we'll get to that
If I'm
next.
me as a private citizen, I
Yes.
would say something else. I'm with Heather.
But
I
what
think
would
when
you
the
say?
president's, but I'm not the president.
I know, but
So-
if you, is it going to hurt anybody to say yes? I thought it was my house, or no?
yeah,
we really
not-
gotta move
not
on.
The issue.
It is the issue. You just
Completely
wouldn't let me
hijacked
get
my
there,
part of the
so-
potluck. Thanks, Rick. All right, an exclusive interview with Donald Trump today. Our own J.D. Hayworth discuss this very issue.
If you look at how Mexico is ripping us off in trade, ripping us off at the border, I expose it. And because of that, Univision sent us a notice, and they can't even do it. I mean, I have a fantastic lawsuit. I'll sue them for a lot of money, and that's fine. But they wanted me to be silent, and I can't be.
Yeah, and you could catch more of that interview tonight right here on Newsmax. I'll be very brief here. The president of the president of Univision, excuse me, actually put up a side-by-side photo of Donald Trump and Dylan Roof. You see it there. It basically comparing the two, and that you run a network and you do that. This guy has to be fired right now. Anyway, more yay or nay in just a moment.